An introduction to Norse mythos. Talking about myths and legends that have been handed down from generation to generation by voice is not at all easy. As we can imagine, many details have been lost or have been modified by the faint memory of man. Mortal delight a sense of monsters and magical creatures that we cannot even imagine with our imagination were the protagonists of the beliefs of the Nordic peoples before the advent of Christianity. Norse mythology has always fascinated mass culture, to the point that some of the most salient characters from this tradition, such as Thor, Loki, or Odin, to name a few, have become the protagonists of films and comics loved all over the world. This book was written with the aim of making you explore and discover the already existing Norse mythos. Maybe you have heard of it, in fact, from the famous fantasy films that have dominated the cinemas in recent years, or you have played a video game that had the Vikings as protagonists. Whatever your reason, this book will help you get a general picture of Norse mythology without forcing you to read the prose Edda or the poetic Edda in one breath. I will begin to narrate the origins of Norse mythology by entering into the details of its history, and then move on to the philosophy behind the study of myths, starting from the origins of the universe and then understanding how the 9 worlds are arranged and by whom they are inhabited. The second part is a deepening of the deities, especially the main ones, which can present one or more related legends. The order in which the gods are mentioned is not accidental but follows a logical narrative thread that must be respected to fully understand the subject. Through the stories you will find in the last section, you will be able to fully understand the character of each deity and the origin of the many precious objects that the gods have at their disposal. Every time a myth delves into a particular aspect, you will find a reference to the legend. I will give you the necessary premises, and I wish you a good read.